Hi there, my name is Mary Reese Farias, and I am a personal coach with Magnet Mind Development, and I help people get from where they are in life to where they want to be. I'm also a consultant for the Proctor Gallagher Institute. Bob Proctor is one of the world's most important teachers on human growth and potential. He is a firm believer that we think in pictures. So imagine your car. Imagine your house. How about your kitchen? A cup of coffee. Now think of your mind. Where you had pictures flash on the screen of your mind for all the tangible things I mentioned, you probably didn't have a picture for your mind. If you did, you probably pictured a brain. Our brain is not our mind. It's just an organ, much like your heart or your kidney. So to help us create a tangible picture of the mind, a doctor named Thurman Fleet from San Antonio, Texas, developed a picture that we could use to represent the mind. This was in 1934. It's called the secret genie, but it's also called the stick person. As you can see, it's a stick person. But what's really interesting about it, and I love how this is communicated by Bob Proctor, is that this large circle is the mind, and this tiny circle down here is the body. And I love the idea of the fact that we human beings are minds with bodies. Now, you see that the large circle, the mind, is split in half. The top half is the conscious mind. And the conscious mind is the educated mind. It's what we sense the world with through our senses, right? So we gather information through our senses, and we gather that information in the conscious mind. Our conscious mind can decide what it wants to think, what it wants to accept, what it wants to dwell upon, and spend time with. And this is so important because we are inundated with information all the time. And most of this information is not helpful, and it's nothing we really care about, and it's not anything that will help us move forward. In fact, if we allow this information that we gather with our senses to sink in, then we're in trouble. You can close your conscious mind up to anything if you want to. You can decide, I'm not listening to that, I am not going to give that a thought, I'm only going to worry about what I want to worry about. And maybe I shouldn't use the word worry. Concentrate on, or use the word, I want to focus on this. So our conscious mind lets thoughts in, or it keeps them out. So then, if we look here, our subconscious mind is below our conscious mind. Now, this isn't the case in your actual brain. This is just a rendition. And it helps us to understand that information comes to our conscious minds first. And then, if we spend enough time with that information, it goes into our subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind is our emotions. It's where we really resonate with the information from our conscious mind. It's where we can fall in love with an idea. It's where our programming is. It's in our subconscious mind. And the beauty of it is that we can create the programming that we want. So what happens is that we have thoughts, and then our thoughts turn into feelings in our subconscious mind, and our feelings turn into actions in our body. And then, of course, if we act, there is a reaction, and that becomes our results. So if you're not happy with the results that you're getting, then take a look, go backwards, and figure out what it is that you did that action. Why did you act that way to get that result? And that will tell you what programming or what habit you're working with in your subconscious mind. And that will bring you to see what thought brought you to that paradigm. And then you can change those thoughts. You can keep them out. You can keep the bad thoughts out and bring the big good thoughts in that will resonate with how you want to feel and the results that you want to get. However, I mentioned that we are able to choose with our conscious mind which thoughts to think. We do this by developing our intellectual factors: perception, will, imagination, intuition, reason, and memory. The more that we develop these intellectual factors, the more control we have over our conscious mind, and we are able to direct what is absorbed in our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind cannot reject anything that our conscious mind tells it, positive or negative. That is why we must be careful of the thoughts we choose to spend our time with. We must control our thoughts. Wouldn't it be incredible to know how? I have the answer for you. Let's just take a couple of the intellectual faculties and see how we can do this. One is reason. Reason is our ability to think. There are many people in this world who live their lives without thinking. They're going through the motions day in and day out. They're stuck in a rut, in a routine. They're doing things the way they're supposed to be doing them, never thinking for themselves about what they're doing or what they would like to do. In living this way, they are leaving their conscious mind wide open to the opinions of others. They allow any thought to enter their minds, positive and negative. This can wreak havoc on the subconscious mind, which, you remember, directs our behavior, actions, and our results. This is how most people work and live, but they don't get the better results that they seek. By using reason, we can decide which information that will serve our goals, which information will help us on our way. Our reason, or our ability to think, will help us discern which thoughts to spend time with. If we combine reason with our imagination, we can really begin to make strides. Our imagination is where our creativity lies. It is where we picture where we want to go in life. It's where everything, every idea and invention begins. By using our imagination, we can paint a picture of the life we want to live, the things that we want, the goals that we seek. By choosing to spend time in this imaginary state, we paint a vivid picture of the life we want. And this seeps into our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind cannot reject it, and it cannot discern between real and imaginary. Therefore, it believes our vision to be true. It then directs our body into actions and behavior to make it happen. And the imagination is extremely powerful. It's a beautiful gift when it's put into the right action. Wouldn't it be wonderful to understand how to develop all of your intellectual factors so you can live the life that you want? Now, I want you to spend some time with the stick person. Really think about how the results you are getting are a direct result of the thoughts that you originate in your conscious mind. Work backwards from your results. Determine the habit or action that caused it. What were you feeling at the time? What thought brought about that feeling? Then, if that thought isn't serving you, change it. Decide what to think. Filter out the thoughts that aren't serving you. Only think thoughts that do. You can do it. You have infinite potential, and it starts in your mind. Work at it. You'll find your success. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.